everyone, and welcome back to Marriage Culture TV, where marriage and culture intersect. On this channel, we talk all things marriage and all things culture. I'm Queen Etheline.
And this is Nikki O. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. So we are continuing with our marriage wellness check-in, where we are providing questions for you to ask your spouse, to encourage healthy dialogue, and to have a check-in with your spouse. So today, Nikki is bringing us those 3 questions. Nikki?
Yes, you are. And before I even start, I'm going to sing my little song. Have I told you lately that I love you?
Hey.
First question. Do I tell you I love you enough? And sometimes we think we do, because everyone has their own way of showing their love for their spouse. Once you know that person's language and you're aware of your own language, you might show it in different ways. But sometimes we tend to forget because we're married now, like people say, and you're used to that person. And sometimes you forget to say those 3 little words that mean so much to every single one. I don't care who it is. Those words mean a lot. I'm sorry, and you want to make sure that you're telling the person that you love, the bone of your bone, the flesh of your flesh, that you love them. So just find out from them. Have you been doing that? Do I tell you that I love you enough? And so you're Queen.
I love the question. But I already know what the answer will be, I say it a lot and I say it often and I mean it, and I love to hear it. I can never hear it enough. And if I don't think I've heard it, I'm like, hey, when's the last time you told me you love me? And we kind of make a joke of it, but it's important. And although words of affirmation is not necessarily my love language, it is important. It is important to be affirmed and to affirm. So asking that question is good. And you may be surprised at the outcome. Some people may not need it.
Right. And some people might not know how to say I love you. Some people, it's not a part of their culture. This is Marriage Culture TV. So you're dealing with people that are from different cultures. And you might find that you might not actually say the word, but you are showing the love. But the words are really, really nice. Just let them know, honey, I really love to hear those words. I love you. Yeah. And then just to follow up on that question, question number 2 is your love for me growing stronger? And this question can be a little bit hard because you might just have an argument or something. It's like, baby, is your love for me growing stronger? No, it's not.
Timing is everything.
So make sure you're asking that question at the right time. Like Queen said, timing is everything. So these questions are not for you to ask when you're having those little frigid moments and you might be in a disagreement. Yes, it's good to ask questions, but you have to know your spouse and when it is the best time to approach him or her. So you don't want to ask, after you've just, had that little frizzle, is your love for me growing stronger? Make sure you ask at the right time. Okay, maybe when you're in the bedroom or something, or you're having that nice walk together, just did lunch, or you just finished having dinner and it was the favorite meal for both of you. Then you could ask, is your love for me growing stronger? Okay, Queen?
I like that. And timing is everything. And it can be, especially like, I would suggest to set the mood for these discussions. And for these questions, don't ask them like Nikki said, at a point where, maybe there was some tense conversations, and we know how those can go in marriage. Right, where there's some tense discussions. So, you want to set the mood, call your family meeting if that's what you want to call it, or, whatever you call that, or at dinner. It's a good discussion to have at dinner at a restaurant. A lot of times you go to restaurants and you see couples sitting across from each other. They can tell the ones that are married sometimes because they're so not looking at each other. They're looking away, looking around, looking up, looking down, paying attention to the kids, anything but each other sometimes. And you're like, oh, maybe they had a fight. So this would be something to keep the discussion going. Is your love for me growing? And, with time, love does grow. And take on new meanings. So nice one. Good question.
Yeah, and just to add in, it doesn't matter if you've just been married for 1 day, 2 days, 2 months, 6 months, a year. these are questions that you can ask your spouse, you know, because they've known you. Hopefully you had some time to, you know, go through that dating process, you know, and they should kind of understand who you are at that time, and, you know, just get ready for the answer. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. Okay, and the third question, just the third and last for this, what is it?
Segment video.
For this segment, see, totally forgot. I wanted to ask my question so much. What have you learned to appreciate about me that you did not know when we were first married? So this is getting your spouse to go and think back about the old queen and the queen that is now his, and, you know, what have you learned to appreciate? How have I changed that have made you say, you know what, wow, I'm glad I married this man, or wow, I'm glad I married this woman? You know, words of affirmation, confirmation, appreciation, you know,
Hey.
bring out all those great things about the person that you said, you know what, I know this is the one for me, you know, despite what everybody or anybody said. You know, what are some of those things that you really appreciate about me now that we have been married, you know, that you weren't so sure about? Maybe you had some questions about it. Could have been Queen, what was it? I'm just messing with her. But make sure you ask a question. Okay, Queen, anything?
I definitely love that question. And that's a question that's like right at the tip of my tongue that I haven't asked yet, but I should. And I will, because I do partake in these exercises, and we've been having really good time with the discussions. So I would love to hear the feedback,
Great
although
questions.
sometimes I can I'll answer the question. I'm like, okay, I'll ask the question and I'll tell you what to say. Just kidding. But
when you're answering, you say
right. These are your multiple choice. You're wonderful, you're great, you're excellent. There's no one like you, and I love you. Just kidding. But no, so those are great. And it will allow you to sit and think about the person and appreciate them, because sometimes you just take things for granted. So, you know, if my husband were to ask me that, I would, you know, there are some things I could spew off immediately, but then there's some other deeper things that would probably take some time and thought. And I would definitely find this question interesting, and I do like it. So good.
I love this question. For me, it's just going back and just thinking about it. I was having a conversation with a friend, because since we've started this channel, Marriage Culture TV, we have different people that just call us, hey, you know, you have a channel, Marriage Culture TV, that deals with marriages, you know, so can you answer this, or how would you deal with this situation or circumstance? And I had a friend that called, and she was like, man, I don't know, you know, blah, blah, blah. And she was just talking about her spouse, and, you know, they're from different cultures. And she was like, man, whatever. And I was just like, listen, God made this person just for you. And every single thing that you will need, you're going to find in this person. And, you know, she was talking, I was like, you know what, I'm so glad that I didn't get married when I was in my 20s. I said, because what I know about me now and the person that God has blessed me with, it's amazing. So for this question, even before thinking about it, I mean, I am so appreciative of my husband. He is like the most amazing male that God ever created. Adam has nothing on him, like seriously.
I mean, put up with you.
He's the best. So
he's the best man for you, that's for sure.
Yep.
Because we know you are Jesus, wonderful child of God.
Thank you. Thank you. Let us not turn this into a winning session, okay? But yes, I am so appreciative of my spouse that I will have no questions, or I don't have to pause to give reasons why I appreciate him so much, you know? But the thing is, now you have to make sure you ask a question. And don't forget that once that person answers, also give your great feedback about the question. You know, like if he's telling you how much he appreciates you, make sure you're telling him how much you appreciate him, you know? Queen?
Yes, that is good. And guys, again, we thank you for watching, for liking, for subscribing. We hope you're having fun with these exercises, these marriage wellness checks. And our prayer is that your marriage will come out stronger, better, healthier through these exercises. That is our goal. We are not professionals. I really don't think that they're in a professional marriage. Anything you learn and you grow every day. We just share from our little experiences, things that we've read, things that we've learned. And we put like questions out there to trigger some thoughts and some discussion. So we hope you are participating, enjoying, and if not, we appreciate you watching and tuning in to us every week. Please like our video if you do indeed like our content. That'll let us know that we're doing something good. And please give us feedback. We do read them. So again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week. And until next time, thanks for watching Marriage Culture TV. Goodbye.
See you later. Bye.